Top 5 heaviest people in the world. Have you ever wondered where a competition for the world's heaviest person might be held and who would win? So, who are they and what led to such extreme weight gain? Let's explore the top 5 heaviest people in the world with AllThingsTop. Jon Brower Minnoch. He tops the list with an unrivaled weight, becoming the heaviest person in the world at 635 kilograms. As the record holder for the heaviest person in history, even 40 years after his passing, no one has broken his record. From a young age, Jon Brower Minnoch had a large physique, with his size always surpassing that of his peers. According to doctors, he suffered from obesity since childhood, and even at the time of his death in 1983 at the age of 41, his body remained unusually large. At the age of 12, Jon Brower Minnoch weighed 132 kilograms, and by the time he was 22, his weight had increased to 178 kilograms. After that, his weight continued to rise steadily. When Jon Brower Minnoch was recognized by the Guinness World Records, he weighed 635 kilograms. With a height of 1.8 meters, his immense weight caused numerous health problems, including respiratory issues and cardiovascular diseases. Jon Brower Minnoch also suffered from edema and swelling caused by excessive fat accumulation, which could not be treated. In 1978, he was admitted to the University of Seattle Hospital for treatment, but the results were ineffective. He always had a dedicated paramedic who faced significant challenges whenever moving him. At the hospital, Jon Brower Minnoch had to lie onto beds joined together, and it took 13 people to lift and position him properly. During his hospital stay, Jon Brower Minnoch managed to lose weight by following a strict diet limited to 1,000 to 100 calories per day. In total, he lost 419 kilograms, reducing his weight to 216 kilograms by the time he was discharged. However, Jon Brower Minnoch's weight began to increase again, and he was hospitalized once more in 1981. Jon Brower Minnoch passed away 23 months later, in 1983. Khalid bin Mohsen Shaari. This is the person who ranks second on the list, with an unmatched weight of 610 kilograms. Khalid bin Mohsen Shaari is one of the heaviest people in the world and was unable to move on his own. By order of King Abdullah, the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Health dispatched a forklift to lift Shaari out of his second-floor apartment, placed on a specially designed bed. Shaari had been unable to leave his bedroom for 2.5 years, and authorities had to demolish part of the house to get him out. However, moving a 610 kilograms person out of an apartment on a high floor was no easy task. They had to use a special crane, purchased from the United States, and it took several hours to complete. During this time, the image of the giant sitting on the crane, wearing sunglasses, caught the attention of the public and went viral across international news outlets. Afterward, Shaari was taken to a nearby airport and boarded a specially equipped plane to the capital, Riyadh. The expenses were covered by King Abdullah, and he received treatment at King Fahd Hospital. At the hospital, a team of 30 medical experts was assembled to care for him. Under the attentive care of this team, a strict treatment plan was put in place, including surgery and medical interventions. His treatment journey involved gastric bypass surgery, as well as a carefully adjusted diet and an exercise plan tailored to his needs and requirements. Interestingly, Khalid managed to lose nearly half of his total body weight in just 6 months. When his weight loss journey ended, Khalid had lost 542 kilograms, according to the latest report in 2023. By that time, his body weight had dropped from 610 kilograms to just 63.5 kilograms. However, several surgeries were performed to remove excess skin. Nowadays, Shaari is affectionately called the Smiling Man, a term coined by his medical team as they witnessed his incredible transformation from 610 kilograms to 63.5 kilograms. Manuel Uribe. In January 2006, Manuel Uribe, born in 1965 from Monterrey, Mexico, was awarded the title of the heaviest man on the planet by the Guinness World Records after appearing on television to call for help with his health condition. At that time, Manuel weighed 560 kilograms. After his unexpected rise to fame, Manuel received medical assistance, and his weight began to decrease gradually. By 2007, reports indicated that he had reduced his weight to 381 kilograms. However, he was still considered obese and was unable to get out of bed. In fact, he had been confined to a bed since 2002. As a child, Manuel was a chubby boy. When he grew up, he weighed 115 kilograms. Later, due to his job as a computer engineer in the United States, which required him to sit for long periods and remain inactive, Manuel rapidly gained weight. By the summer of 2002, he became bedridden, and tasks like eating and bathing depended on the help of his mother and friends. It was hoped that Manuel would gradually regain his form, but shortly after, his weight began to steadily increase again, reaching 416 kilograms by December 2009, and by March 2012, it had risen to 444.6 kilograms. In 2008, Manuel married Claudia Solis in a happy wedding, marking one of the rare occasions he left his home in the past 10 years. However, in order to transport him to the wedding venue, Manuel's family had to rent a large truck to carry his wheeled bed and take him there. Soon after, Manuel's wife requested a divorce because she could no longer bear his obesity-related health issues. On May 2, 2014, Manuel was taken to the hospital due to an irregular heartbeat. Emergency responders and local authorities had to use a crane to transport him to the hospital. At the hospital, doctors arranged for a very spacious room for him. Despite their best efforts during treatment, unfortunately, Manuel was unable to survive, passing away at the age of 48. At the time of his death, his weight was 394 kilograms. When his family transferred Manuel to the funeral home, they had to rent a large flatbed truck to transport his body. Thus, both on the happiest day of his life, his wedding day, and on the day he passed away, this man had to rely on a truck for transportation. Robert Butler from the United States weighed 544 kilograms, placing him among the heaviest people in the world. This enormous weight made it impossible for him to move independently, so he required a wheelchair to get around. At that time, Butler was taken to a nursing home to prepare for gastric bypass surgery as he was attempting to lose weight. However, he was never able to shed the required pounds. Instead, he continued to gain weight. As a result, no doctors were willing to perform the surgery on him. For nearly 10 years, Butler lived in a nursing home. During that time, his weight increased by 136 kilograms. The loneliness and emptiness he felt only worsened his health condition. After spending 10 years in a nursing home due to his weight, Robert Butler could no longer afford the expenses and had to be transferred to a hospital. To leave the nursing home, a crane was used to lift him out, after which he was placed on a cargo truck and transported to the hospital. The rescue team took nearly 7 hours to transport the 544 kilograms man from Bannister House, the nursing home, to his new residence in Cranston. The journey covered just under 13 kilometers. Unfortunately, after a long period of treatment in the hospital, Robert Butler passed away at the age of 43 due to complications from his health condition. Eman Ahmed ABDL-80. Eman Ahmed ABDL-80 is the 4th heaviest person in the world, with a weight of nearly 500 kilograms. She was also the heaviest woman in the world. Her family reported that Eman had struggled with her weight since childhood. At the age of 11, she was already so heavy that she couldn't walk normally and had to crawl. Not long after, she suffered a stroke and was bedridden for several decades. Due to her excessive weight and various health issues, Eman had not left her bed since her youth until March 2015. At that time, she required the assistance of a crane and emergency personnel to be moved out of her home. Eman was transferred to Mumbai, India, for treatment and to undergo a weight reduction surgery with the full financial support of a doctor from Mumbai. As a first step, she had to lose 100 kilograms just to fit on the operating table. By April 2015, Eman had lost nearly 300 kilograms. In May 2015, Eman was moved to Burjeel Hospital in Abu Dhabi, UAE, where a team of 20 doctors continued her treatment. The plan included monitoring her health and providing physical therapy to help Eman regain feeling in her limbs. However, on the morning of September 25, 2015, doctors at Burjeel Hospital announced that Eman had passed away due to health complications related to her weight, including heart disease and kidney failure. She died at the age of 37, after a long battle with illness and her efforts to lose weight. These are the top 5 heaviest people in the world, brought to you by AllThingsTop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating video. Goodbye and see you in the next video.